Gaffer, you said yesterday Saturday's game against Lincoln is going to be massive. Why is that? What's your thinking around the game?
Just the momentum and the sort of place that we're in at the moment. We've got that game then, Port Vale, we spoke it feels like a couple of weeks ago now, about these sort of mini 5 games, and this would be like, it feels like the last one before we get a full week's work in between now and Port Vale. So, it's gone very, very well. Still some things I believe the team can be even better at. But yeah, it's just where we are on the table and the momentum. So this feels like a really big game for us this weekend.
We also arrived full of confidence after another good win last night. It must be pleasing that whoever you call upon, everyone seems to be contributing in the score at the moment.
Yeah, it's actually felt like that for a while. Even in the previous EFL Trophy games, as you've seen throughout the season, there's been players really come into the team from maybe not just making the 11, not making the 18. So I really want that in the squad. I fought hard, and obviously the owner and the chairman really allowed us to build a squad to be competitive each day at training. And nights like last night it's really, really pleasing. It's a big positive for us that the whole squad is contributing and fighting for a starting 11 this weekend.
Did we come through unscathed, injury-wise?
Yeah, I think we did. Everyone's fine. The people that came off the bench or didn't start yesterday trained today. Charlie White made his first day back training today. So I think over the next few days we'll get him back in a condition to fight for a spot in that starting 11 again. Because Charlie was really starting to find form in training again. Had a little bit of setback with his hip, so we have to get him back to that place again. And because I'm convinced we'll need him, Josh Stones, McGuinness, Humphreys in that 9 position over the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Anybody else who didn't play at York close? Stephen Sessignon, is he any closer to playing?
Yeah, he's trained, but he won't. At this present time, he won't. The plan isn't to have him available this weekend. He's only had today as well with his first session, so that's a different case. He's been 3 or 4 weeks now since that injury. So he probably won't be available this weekend. And everyone else, no, they're not ready yet. After
this game, we go into another Saturday game. Does it help not having a midweek game? It feels like there's been fixture after fixture over the last few weeks, but does that help in terms of a bit of freshness in the squad?
Maybe just trying to get some of the injuries back. I think normally I'm pretty keen on the games. I don't mind if they're every 2 or 3 days. I think it's maybe just our turn at the moment to have a bit of a bad luck with injuries. I know every club seems to have a period within the season that happens to them. Maybe the between Lincoln and Port Vale gives us that chance to get more conditioning and actually players back fighting for that 11. I think that's also why it feels so big this weekend. It's vital we put in the same performance as we did in both halves really last night. First half we were really good with the ball, as good as we've been really all season. We've hit those heights a couple of times, and then we showed the other side, the side that you've probably seen the last 20 minutes at Peterborough or against Peterborough, Exeter away, other games, even Oxford for that last half an hour where we have to defend. And what I liked is that we didn't give up. When we have had to defend for long periods, we aren't giving up. Lots of chances, big chances. I think that's been a big improvement that the players take credit for in the last couple of months.